Breaking news, my wonderful people. Wike challenges Atiku. I challenge you to deny it as he reveals what Atiku promised him. Yet, he has gone back on his promises, and the same person he can see is a chameleon, not a steady, not somebody who could truly, could be trusted. And that's why he's fighting the way he is. A man will pursue what he thinks, okay, he can bet his life on because of what he has seen or what he has experienced. And these are some of the, things, Wike is experiencing. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. 2023. I challenge you to deny it. Wike reveals Atiku'S promises to him. As the 2023 election approaches, Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State has said that Atiku Abubakar, presidential flag bearer of the People Democratic Party, told him personally that I, national chairman of the party, must step down because when the candidate comes from the north, the chairman must come from the south. This was his own promise. He said these very words with his own mouth. Politics Nigeria reports that Wike, who made this revelation at the inauguration of the Atiku'S campus of the Rivers State University and flag off of staff quarters on Thursday, threatens to disclose more facts about the PDP crisis. The opposition party has been in crisis since May, when former Vice President Alhaji Atiku Abubakar became the People Democratic Party presidential candidate. Some party stakeholders expressed concerns that Wike was overlooked for Okowa, governor of Delta State, who Abubakar chose as his running mate. This newspaper has reported how allies of Wike demanded that PDP national chairman should step down as the precondition for resolving the crisis, but had since dismissed the call. Said if the presidential candidate of the party comes from the north, that he will resign, Wike explained. These are things we talked about, agreed upon, when the North Central man in the House, the person of Bala Mohammed, governor of Bauchi State, he said so then. He was there when we met the cursors of the Senate. He told us then we all had this agreement. When we fixed our convention from Saturday till Sunday, the candidate of the party, Atiku, came to me in my house in Abuja on Monday around 10:30. The candidate told me, Atiku himself, and said, listen, I want us to work together. And then he said, look, I must go. I say why? He said, because when the candidate comes from the north, the chairman must come from the south. And I'm saying, remember what you told me. What offense have I committed? And the people are saying, Wike, it is nothing to do with Wike. It has to do with integrity. I challenge the presidential candidate, Atiku Abubakar, to deny this. If he denies this, I go further to say so many things to Nigeria, because enough is enough. We can't continue like this. We can't have a man who has no integrity becomes the president of the country. People who can't keep to their words. Nigerians must hear of this. We must hear and we must know. This is exactly what is happening now. You have taken the president. You have taken the chairman. You have taken the BOT board of trustees. You've taken three major positions. That cannot be. It is therefore then a PDP party, he said. So this is what is happening, my people. And listen, guys, you can now understand his grievances. Yes, you can understand his grievances. You can understand it loud and clear. I mean, who will not understand what Wike is exactly going through? He said, we've had this discussion. Malam Banam was there We all discussed, we all had these issues, we all discussed it. But guess what? These same people has refused to stay on the side of truth. These same people have continued to say those things that are not right. These same people have continued to be on the side of lies. So how do we relate to that? How do we sort out all this? With lies being orchestrated with people who have no iota of truth or concern, okay, who are just working mostly for themselves. It is sad, but it's the true, the true truth of what is happening. And so everybody, every one of us must come to the place where truth and integrity become the order of the day. All Wike is saying is, you said this, can you keep to your words? And if this crisis is coming up, only God knows the reason why. Politicians have promised us again and again and again. And if we cannot keep simple promise between one another, my dear, how can they keep promise to a nation? Can you see where all these things is driving from? Can you see exactly what is happening? People who cannot keep simple promise to people. They can't keep simple promise. They are telling you A, but actually they mean B. They don't mean what they are saying. They don't mean it. They don't, there's no iota of truth tied to their belt. And yet you believe them. These are some of the things that are happening and why we all with one accord must not sit back and allow the same status quo all over again. The same people have continued to do what they do. So if we want change to come, we cannot sit back, fold our arms, and expect that the change would jump on us. Every one of us have got something to do to ensure that at the end of the day, change becomes what we have wanted and what we finally have. If you want things to change, then we all have to get at it. Okay, we all have to get at it. Nigeria is in a very serious critical stage at this point in time. And so every one of us must rise up to the occasion. Every one of us must rise to the occasion. Same people, the same people, have come up and again, and all they keep telling us, is the same thing. Oh, I will take care of education. I will take care of A, B, C, D, Z. I will do this, I will do that. But guess what? It's not true. They don't mean it. They don't. You can see for yourself that they don't mean a single word they say. All they are saying is just saying words because they want to say it, not because they mean it. And you can see for yourself. The same people all over and over and over again. Okay, so you can see this is exactly what is going on. This is exactly what is happening. Anyway, my wonderful people, the time to forge ahead, the time to make a difference, the time to ensure that we do not allow the people who have devastated this country, and with all kinds of lies. This is what Wike is fighting for the masses if you listen very closely. Bye for now.